Hey everybody, it's Bloxtown here, and welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. In our last episode, we celebrated the ever-so hip-twisting, feather-catching, and parve-dancing holiday that was Festival. But we are back, and it is now 2 days later, and as you can tell by the clock in the bottom left-hand corner, today is Valentine's Day. The day all about love, and spreading that love to everyone you love, and stuff like that. Awesome stuff. But as you can probably tell, I'm still dressed like it's Festival-y, and because I have my feather fascinator on, I have my dress on, I'm all decked out, and in fact, I still have all the feathers in my inventory. However, I do have something I want to tell you, and that is I didn't end up getting all of the festival items. Although I will probably try and maybe go back in time and probably figure out how to actually get some of the rest of these. My mic is really close to my mouth, it's interfering with the audio. There we go, that should be better. But yeah, today's Valentine's Day, and it is snowing on today of all days. Pretty nice. And I quickly need to check if I have any letter space, because I have some letters here, and I'm going to quickly sort out my inventory before we end up opening these, because I do have only one empty slot left. So I'll come back to you once I have finished emptying that out. Okay, I'm back. That took a couple of minutes because it appears we actually have no more storage space left in our main dresser. And as you can probably tell, that is a bit of a big problem because we can't even store anything away anymore. Literally all of the slots have stuff in them, so I'm going to have to make a trip up to Tom Nook's place later today and figure out if we can grab the secret storeroom. And unfortunately, I'm recording at 8 o'clock in the morning today, so nothing is going to be open right now. So we're going to have to wait until another time to be able to do that. Anyway, we might as well go ahead and just check our mail here. I did end up just dumping the feathers we had into the plaza because there's nowhere else to really put them and I don't want to sell them. And there's also another feather in my inventory that you might be seeing very soon because it is pretty special. I also did manage to play this on Monday in my own time, and that's how I ended up obtaining that. I wasn't able to show you that in the video, but we got that done. However, we have a letter from Isabelle here. Jesus, Isabelle sending us a Valentine's gift. Let's see. To me, Maplock, since it's Valentine's Day, I wanted to give you a little present to show you my thanks for all you do for me. Well, you're the one that does everything for me. Why is it working out like this? Come on now. I want to show you my thanks for all you do for me. Let's continue making our town a great place to live. From Isabelle. Yes, we will, Isabelle. I do appreciate it. I will check out the present in just a moment. However, we have another letter, which is from Dina, and this is kind of interesting because the villagers... This is kind of interesting because just like how it works on your birthday, the villager that you have the highest level of friendship rating with will end up sending you a letter on Valentine's Day. And apparently the villager we are most friendly with right now is Dina. We talk to Dina the most, we've completed the most favours for her. We are best friends. So let's see what Dina had to say. To big-hearted Maplogs, happy Valentine's Day. It's not much, but I got you a little something. It's important to let people know you care about them, isn't it? Sincerely, Dina. Thank you, Dina. So that's another letter, and we have another one from our mum. Our mum has expressed her love to us, which is pretty apparent and obvious, but we'll see what she sent us and wrote to us anyway. Dear Maplocks, I hope you keep warm this Valentine's Day. I needed some love right into this gift for you. Happy Valentine's, Mum. So apparently Mum has sent us a little gift here. It's probably a item of clothing because it's something to keep us warm. So we'll just have to wait and see what exactly that is. We'll close out of that, and I will show you the gifts. Now, one other thing that I said I was going to show you earlier is this right here. This is a rainbow feather, the rarest of all rare feathers that you can obtain on, I was going to say Valentine's Day, but that's not really accurate, on Festival. On Festival, you have the chance to get, normal colored feathers, which we already went over on that day for that day's video. However, a rainbow feather is also obtainable on the same day, and it is extremely rare. There is also specific dialogue that your villager will say, there is also specific dialogue that your villager will say when you catch these, just like how they say different phrases and puns, specifically when you catch different items, like deep-sea diving creatures, fish, and bugs. They will exclaim that it is an extremely rare feather, and we did a pretty good job on finding one. So, I don't know if we'll keep this on. I think I will probably change out of my festival attire here. And we will see what exactly Isabelle has sent us before we continue anyway. So let's see. First, Prezi. We got some chocolate cake. Holy, that's actually pretty cool. So, the way this works is this is actually an item. So if we were to put this on the ground right now, you can see it actually is a piece of cake. Although it looks more like vanilla cake to me than chocolate cake. So we'll just quickly pick that up so ants don't spawn on it. which are actually another bug you can catch, and it does count towards the bug in the bug encyclopedia as well. Well, I'm getting kind of a bit off track, bit off topic here, and I'm talking really fast. Maybe that's just me though. Anyway, your chocolate cake, although it looks like vanilla, can be eaten, which I'm obviously not going to do. However, you can also display it in your house as an actual item. It will display as a full chocolate cake on a plate, which is pretty damn cool. Now, we also have a present from Dina, so let's see what Dina sent us. Open this up. We got some pink roses. I reckon I might as well wear those in my hair. Oh yeah, I forgot. When you have roses, you wear those in your mouth, so we might as well wear that in our mouth for today. Finally, our present our mum sent us. Let's see what this is. Open this bad boy up. We got a comfy sweater. I'm going to chuck that on right now. Looking pretty cool if I do say so. So there we go. There's our sweater. And for some reason I have shorts on. I don't remember having those on last time. Although it is probably from when I wore the Festival tank dress. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's basically Valentine's Day gifts. Well, that's not the whole holiday. There is a couple other things you can do on Valentine's Day of all days. The very oh-so-lovable holiday. I don't know why I keep calling it the oh-so-lovable holiday, but I am calling it that. Yeah, we are actually playing pretty early on in the day today. There is a feather here. I will pick that up. I was saying earlier that I didn't end up managing to actually get all the Festival/Parve Furniture Series items, and I'm pretty upset that I actually didn't get it. Although I do have my ways, nudge nudge wink wink, of obtaining pretty much anything in the game. So, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't know. Anyway, the next order of business is to stop by the Roost of all places. We don't really go to the Roost very often anymore, and I probably should make a habit of going back here every now and again. However, since we're not doing daily updates, it's kind of hard to showcase that anyway. But yeah, if we go in here, we will see that we have a very special surprise waiting for us. And in fact, Brewster might let us work for him if it's not too early in the day, although there probably is. So here we are. Is there anyone having a coffee? Doesn't seem like it. But Brewster is here. He's polishing his cup as usual. Is that what he's doing? Yes, he actually is doing that. So if we were to sit down here, we are going to get a coffee. However, today of all days is going to be... There I go with the today of all days. What am I saying? There I go again. So on today, Valentine's Day, you think you'd be getting coffee, but no. You're going to be getting something pretty special, and I'm going to show you that right now. So 1 cup is 200 bells, and how about it? He didn't even say that it's coffee. I think usually in his normal dialogue he says that 1 cup of coffee is 200 bells, but he's just saying that 1 cup is 200 bells. It could be a cup of anything, could be a cup of poison for all we know. However, I am going to say, certainly old chap, let's go with it. Very well, Koo. He's going to pour us some of that stuff. Looks exactly like coffee, but you'll soon see that it is not coffee, actually. ... Thank you, or I'll let it cool first. You know what? Because it's Valentine's Day, we're going to appreciate all of Brewster's loving hard work, his blood and sweat and tears that he has put into this coffee. It's so heart sweet. This must be hot chocolate. That's right. It's not even coffee. It is hot chocolate. And today is the only day of the year that you will be able to receive hot chocolate from Brewster over at the Roost. Cool. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, buddy. Are we able to talk to you at the counter here and say anything else? Thanks for coming. No problem, buddy. I do like to support your business. Can I help you? Can we work here yet? Sorry, I don't really need any help right at the moment. That's unfortunate, but it is Valentine's Day, and villagers aren't exactly awake yet. Today's a special day. Okay, anything else to say? He might have some special dialogue for today. Today is a special day. Yeah, we've already seen that. So I think that's all that we're going to hear from Brewster today. You can get hot chocolate from Brewster, and I believe... I wonder if when you serve villagers, they're always going to get hot chocolate on this day. I will probably play in my own time, and I will find out if that's true or not, and I will probably make like a comment on the video, or put text on the screen, or even make a community post about it, because it's kind of interesting. However, nothing much aside from Valentine's Day letters and Valentine's Valentine's hot chocolate. There hasn't really been much going on in town, although Dana is here. Oh, Mr. Mayor, I have a request. Would you consider commissioning a drinking fountain here? Right about here? Okay, we'll put it here then. I think it'd be good for Bloxtown, don't you, woo-woo? I'll tell Isabelle about my idea and hope that you'll consider it for the next public works project. Well, funny that. Very, very funny that. Very funny you bring that up, because I was thinking of actually starting work on a new public works project today, and we might as well use this spot right here as where we're actually going to put it. Dina told me that she wants us to build a drinking fountain on this very spot right here. It is kind of in the way of the bridge, but you get that. Isabelle probably might actually say no to us wanting to put it here, but we'll see anyway, because we don't really have much else to do, and I say, why don't we go ahead and start a new public works project? Seeing the rose flag near Town Hall kind of reminds me of how I need to actually make a new town flag for this place, because it has been the rose flag since we actually started, and I'm getting a little bit sick of seeing it. Although I guess it is kind of fitting for today, because it is Valentine's Day. And I have a pink rose in my mouth, so ties in kind of nicely. Hi, ma'am. Mapblocks, is there something I can help you with? We're going to work on public works projects today, Isabelle. You want to work on a public works project? I'm happy to help. What would you like to work on? We're going to start a new project. Here are the current requests from the townspeople. Let's have a look. So we have the Reset Centre. Probably going to build that later on, although I don't know how or when I'm going to show you it. We have a cobblestone bridge, suspension bridge, a modern bridge. That might be our third and final bridge we end up building in town, because like I've said before, or I think Isabelle actually said it to us at the very beginning of the series, we can only have 3 bridges in town at one time. Yellow bench, drinking fountain, water well, fountain, a lot of fountain kind of things. Park clock, street lamp, fairy tale street light, balloon arch, outdoor chair, stone tablet, fence, fire hydrant, custom design sign. I don't know why I'm reading them all out, but there you go. You can see all of these here. And I don't know if the drinking fountain is the one I want to build. I do have enough bells in my pockets right now to be able to pay it off fully, but I don't know if it's the right one for what I want to build. The water well, that is kind of expensive. The fountain, we've already got one of those. Park clock. I feel like we've already built a street lamp, although I'm probably just remembering it wrong. Fairy tale street lights. That is suggested by peppy villagers, and you know what? This town could do with a little bit more pizzazz around at night time, so I reckon we'll go ahead and build the fairy tale street light. Would you like to start work on the fairy tale street light project? Hell yeah, let's do it. Yay, let's go find a place to build. Okay, I have no idea where we're going to be able to put this. Probably somewhere near Town Hall, maybe, because we usually seem to be around Town Hall quite a lot. We are the mayor, after all. So I will try and find a good spot for it. We could put it near Town Hall. Well, maybe we could do that, but we could also put it near the plaza. I feel like we could benefit from having... Oh, hey, Coulson, you must have woken up since I started the episode. I believe that smug villagers wake up at 8:30 AM, so there's an interesting fact for you. Now, where do I want this to go? That's the question I'm trying to ask myself right now. Is it going to be in the way of everything? Is it going to have enough room around it? That's kind of the same question anyway. Are we going to have a good spot for it around here? Let me see. I'll come back to you guys when I've eventually found a good spot. Okay, so I figured I might as well put it here, close to the bridge, close to Town Hall, kind of even ground between the plaza and the Town Hall. Interesting spot. It's also pretty close to Jem Bet's house, even though she wasn't the one who suggested it, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. So we'll see if this is where we want to put it. Is this about where you'd like to place the fairy tale streetlights? What do you think? We do need to get your approval first. Well, let's see. Yes, I think this will be perfect. I'll need to remove the plants and anything buried underground, but if that's okay with you, this spot is fine. It will probably look something like this when it's all finished. Let's see. What do you think? Is this a spot? I mean, I kind of don't know. Let me think on that for a moment. You know what? I think that we might as well just put it over near retail. I mean, well, retail already has a light though, so that's kind of a tricky situation here. You know what just came to me as a realization? We have this huge open empty space here right in the middle of town between the retail and the town hall, if you were to take a look at the map down below. And there's nothing going on here, like I just said, it's completely empty, so we might as well make use of this space somehow and put something interesting here. But where in this giant acre of, well, Animal Crossing New Leaf doesn't have acres, but all the other games do for some reason. I guess New Leaf is the odd one out here, with it not having acres itself. So I do need to figure out where I actually want to put this, because there is a couple spots that would be pretty good. So I reckon we probably will just slot it right about here, kind of between Prince and Caesar's house, I reckon. So maybe about here. It'd be kind of nice to put it, don't you think? Yes, Mayor, is this about where you'd like to place the fairy tale street light? What do you think? Let's see. We need your approval first and foremost anyway. Let's see. Yes, I think this will be perfect. It will probably look something like this when it's all finished. Let's have a look here, shall we? That looks pretty good to me. I do kind of like that. We're going to go with, yep, I have thought it all over, and we are going to place it right here. Understood. Well, let's go ahead and start the needed preparations. Let's do that, shall we? We got Gyroid Lloyd here, back again. All set. To help us gather donations to help us fund the Fairy Tale Street Light is our helpful town Gyroid Lloyd, or LL Lloyd. It's going to be hard to wait for all the donations to arrive so we have our Fairy Tale Street Light. Well, I must return to the town hall. Ah, you don't need to worry about making the trip back, man. Okay, then, I'm taking my leave. I don't know why I read through that, because we probably already have experienced this. In fact, I know we have. We've built public works projects before anyway. I will get rid of this rock here. This is definitely not meant to be here. It is the Earl Rock for the day. There we go. I believe that was also been there for a couple of days now. But we are here with Lloyd, and you know what? I might as well take the mayoral initiative. That was kind of a bad pun, because we enact initiatives. I don't want to be the one to explain a joke. You get what I mean. Anyway, we will take that, and we will go ahead and pay off the whole donation for the Fairy Tale Streetlight ourselves, because it seems like no one else really gives a crap and doesn't want to donate money to it. So we might as well do it ourselves. What do you say? Good morning. Hey, contribute to a campaign to fund a Fairy Tale Streetlight. Our target is 64,000 bells. We've collected no bells so far. We're only 64,000 bells away from our target. Even one bell will help. We ask for your cooperation. I will cooperate. Don't you worry, LL Lloyd. If you have it in your pockets, that is. We have paid it all off. Thanks to you, the fundraising target of 64,000 bells has been reached. Please look forward to the completed project. Thank you. We did it. Well, I did it, really. Awesome. The project's donation goal has been met. It most certainly has. And with that, I think that is about it for today's episode. My mouth is getting a little bit sore. My jaw has been aching a lot recently, and I'm not sure why. But anyway, that is going to be about it for today's episode of Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo.